Ireland is the Anglo Door to the European market. Well, everyone knows where Ireland is, isn't it? We know there are a lot of goblins in Ireland. Also, we have heard about Irish beer. And, of course, we know the incredible band U2 comes from Ireland. During the Great Recession, Ireland suffered a strong impact about its economy. The most important banks came into a critical situation, and only with the government help they could recover again. The real estate sector also suffered significant losses due to the overinvestment in housing projects that did not deliver the expected results. But in spite of the economy problems of the last years, in this country is considered one of the best in the world to do business and invest money. But how can this happen in Ireland? Government support for the financial sector has been the key to the resurgence of the Irish economy. Ireland has a privileged location. For this reason, many important companies around the world choose Dublin as their operations center in Europe. The Irish government is concentrating all its efforts in all investors from all over the world can settle in their country. For these reasons, programs and strategies are promoted that encourage students and entrepreneurs to visit Ireland. You know, the image that is projected at an international level is very important. In Ireland, the person responsible for this work is the Taoiseach, who shows to the world the friendly face of the country. He or she make alliances that benefit Irish economy, and he or she is the person who opens the doors to those who are interested in establishing themselves in the Irish market. In fact, the Irish government is very interested in establishing very good relationships with the international community. Always you can find articles on the internet which talks about the great sympathy of the members of the government. In 2010, International Monetary Fund and European governments sent $113 million as a financial rescue. It allowed the bank system and the real estate sector recover from the damage of the Great Recession. After all this havoc, Irish economy is improving, and many companies are arriving to Dublin and other cities to establish their European centers operations. For example, Facebook, Twitter, Google, and LinkedIn went to Ireland because of the facilities and conditions to make business. English is the official language of Ireland. It makes easier the process of make business there. In 2013, Ireland was the best country to make business according to the Forbes magazine. This country registered low cost of employment. Also, the unemployment rate was the 12%. These conditions present an ideal panorama to the companies which want to go to Ireland and make business. Through Ireland market, companies can have access to over 500,000 consumers in all Europe. We can say Ireland is the door to Europe in the Anglo industry. Obviously, you communicate easier with the people who talk your same language. As we can imagine, Irish law requires some provisions for companies interested in entering the local market. For example, one of the directors of the company interested needs to be an Irish resident and have stayed there more than 180 days. Let me tell you, companies need to be registered in the Office of Revenue Commissioners in order to report to different public entities and pay taxes. During the year, there are different kinds of taxes which companies have to pay. Even so, Ireland is one of the countries with the lowest amount of value of taxes. Irish law also regulates the process of import and export goods. These procedures can last at maximum of 12 days. Finally, I can conclude Ireland has the perfect conditions for any company which wants to enter into the European market, having in account the language, the economy system, the law, and the infrastructure. Entrepreneurs have to take advantage of Irish government good attitude towards international business and look for a place in the Anglo Door of the European market.